Okay, continuing on the theme of the fourth, or maybe according to last year, fifth cups. But for right now, we're gonna say four. And I hope, with respect to Rabbi Tarfon, you meichel me, you forgive me. There's only 4 cups of wine, according to most opinions. So the question is, Avi, as you know, we open up the door at the end of the Seder when we say the words Shavor Chamascha El HaGoyim, let out your wrath into the Gentiles. So why do we open up the door? So simple pshat could be, well, if you're going to talk about the Goyim, so you open the door so they hear what you say. I don't think that's the pshat. Why would you say that? Let out your wrath on the Goyim. Fakir, you make sure that the door is closed and locked when you say that, so the non-Jew shouldn't hear that.
Right.
And so that can't be the pshat. That you open the door in order for the Goyim to hear that. No, that can't be. So the Beis HaLevi, beautiful explanation as follows. It's a little complicated, but I'll make it short. The Gemara tells us that, and the Kabbalists are very into this, we don't do things in pairs. It's called zugos. Because somehow the demons come out when you do things in pairs. Whatever that means. I don't know if we rule like that Lamaisa, but back then they were very careful about that, not to do things in pairs. So the Gemara asks the question, what do you mean pairs? You have 4 cups of wine. How could you drink 4 cups of wine? In higher mathematics, 4 is really 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So it's really a pair. So the Gemara says, no, it's not 4. It's 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Okay, whatever you think of that answer. Then the Gemara says another great answer. No, it doesn't apply tonight. Because it's Leil Shemurim. The night of the Seder is so holy, there's a special divine intervention that is placed upon the Jewish people, and Hashem makes sure that nothing will happen to us during that night. And therefore, you don't have to worry about the
pair issue.
The zugos, the 2
right.
pairs, right? The pair issue, as they say in English. Thank you, Avi. Not just a cameraman, but a good friend and a good charusa.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, so what does that have to do with this? And Shlomo, get to the point. I will right now. Says the Beis HaLevi, that's why you open the door. Because when you open the door, by Shavor Chamascha, what do you do then? You pour the 4th cup. So the person who wrote the Haggadah says, hey, the 4th cup, isn't it a problem of zugos? So we open the door. Why? Because we passing like the second teretz in the Gemara. The reason why it's not a problem is because it's the night of watching. And therefore, God will protect us against all the demons that will come out because of the pairs. How does that manifest itself? How do we show that? We open the door and we show nothing to be afraid of. It's
nice.
the night of watching, and therefore Hashem will protect us. And to so much extent, we even open the door and we let our hair down in the vernacular. We let loose a little bit. Some people do that every night, but that's for a different time. And we show, don't worry, Baruch Hashem will be protected by the Lord above. So that's the connection. We open the door because 4, and we want to show that 4 is not a problem, even though it's a pair, because it's the night of watching, and we open the door to show that Hashem will protect us.
Which is the second teretz. Shkayach.
Shkayach. Thank you.